Now we discuss lecture number 13, logarithm scale versus linear scale. As we discussed in the past lectures that in a chart we see a three points. First, the chart represent price scale, chart represent time scale, and the third important thing is price of point. That means how the price interval in a chart is determined. As you see example which shows two charts on your screen, both are of a same chart, same price movement and same interval, but the price scale is different for each other. Now to understanding this price scale interval, we have to discuss in detail the logarithm scale as well as the linear scale. Logarithm scale is also called as log scale, represent price spacing on the vertical or the y-axis, dependent on the percentage of change in the underlying asset price. That means it is not show the price difference, it shows the percentage of change. Log price scale is plotted so that price in the scale are not positioned equidistantly. That means for every movement we are not giving the same factor or the same price interval. That means each price interval is not equal in the form. Why we take a log scale? That we can easily explain through an example. Let's take an example. A logarithm scale will show different vertical movement for the change in price between say $10 to $15 and the change in price between $20 to $25. In both the cases the difference change is $5. That means $10 to $15 difference is $5. And the next sample is $20 to $25, the difference is again same $5. But as we calculated in the percentage change, in the first level when the price moved from $10 to $15, the price movement difference is 50%. In the second example, the price movement is moved from $20 to $25. That means the $5 change is contributing 25%. That means if we consider the percentage change, log scale are more helpful than a linear scale. Now we discuss a linear scale. A linear price scale uses an equal value between price scale, irrespective of the percentage change in the price. The linear scale providing an equal distance between the values. That means in chart we get an price interval equal throughout the time. We take an example of linear scale to understand better. An increase in the price from $10 to $15 is represented by the same upward movement in an increase between $20 to $25. Both price scales are increased by $5. And the linear chart represents the price in equal segments. Now, which scale is benefited to you? For this reason, we give you a rule of thumb. When the price scale range over a period being investigated is greater than 20%, a log scale is more accurate and useful. So, in simple terms, in the past historical charts, if the price movement is greater than 20%, you have to use a logarithm scale. The truly long-term charts, more than a few years, should always be plotted on a logarithm scale. This means that for long-term charts, we always use a log scale. Stock market charts use log scales, whereas futures charts uses the linear scales. These are the three simple rule of thumbs to decide the scale chart.